Hi, welcome back to Finally Revealed. I'm Michelle. In this episode, I want to talk to you about a certain kind of breach of contract, and that is a default under a loan. Before you become in default, you'll be delinquent in most situations. Delinquent means you're not performing, or they're alleging that you're not performing according to the terms of the contract, which is, in a loan situation, is a promissory note. Now, not just that promissory note, but if there is collateral or other terms, there may also be a loan agreement, and then there also may be a mortgage or a security agreement or some other document. So it's important to understand which documents comprise the loan. If it's just an installment loan or credit card agreement, it's going to be one document. But if there are other pieces, you need to be aware of that when you take out the loan so that you understand all of the terms. And then please read it or have someone read it for you. So the first step towards becoming in default or a breach of the agreement is being delinquent. Most often people think about missing a payment. And you might have a landlord situation where you have 10 days grace period, or you might have multiple parts of a payment before the whole thing is due. These types of arrangements, though, are specific to each individual different agreement. They're not all the same, and how someone treats you on one agreement is not the way somebody else has to treat you on another. So you need to be aware of the terms of each individual agreement. Besides being in a delinquent by not making a payment, you can be delinquent in other ways. Look at your agreement and understand what you are supposed to do and when you are supposed to do it. If there is a security agreement or a mortgage or some other document related to or included with the note and the loan, then there are other things that have to be done. If it's something that is over a period of years and you have to provide a financial statement, if you don't do that when you're supposed to, you're delinquent. If you are supposed to make escrow payments in addition to a principal and interest payment and you don't do that, you're delinquent. If you are required under a mortgage to pay mortgage tax or to pay property tax or to pay insurance and you don't do that, you're delinquent. If you file bankruptcy or someone files bankruptcy against you, you're delinquent, or more likely you'll go straight to default there. If you are delinquent and you fail to make a payment, but then you catch it up, but then you fail to make another one, depending upon the terms of the agreement, they may or may not have to give you another notice to catch up. You may go straight into default. So you need to understand what the particular terms of your agreement are. Once you're delinquent, then do you automatically get a notice and a right to cure? Sometimes you do, according to your agreement. Sometimes you don't. It's going to again depend upon your agreement. If you do get a notice and right to cure, and you're entitled to one, then you can reinstate if you fulfill those conditions. And they may include paying more than just the payment that you missed. There may be attorney's fees or other costs that you have to also pay. Once you pass over that threshold and either what you don't do is automatically a default under your agreement, or you've become delinquent, got a notice, and then we're not able to bring it current, by that situation you're in default. Once you're in default, sometimes you may have other ways that you can later on catch it up, but again, don't count on that. You need to look at your document. Most likely in an installment agreement or in a mortgage loan or car loan situation, there is the next level, which is an acceleration clause, which means now that you were delinquent, then you're in default. In default, they can then exercise their remedies, which includes an acceleration of all of the other payments, and now you owe the whole thing. So please look at your agreements, understand what they are, note your due dates, make arrangements to get things paid on time, and make sure you're fulfilling the other agreements that you made. I hope that was helpful for you. If it was, give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments or questions below. Subscribe to see our other videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.